Hello ICSE Class 10 students. Today I'm going to discuss question number 2 of this ongoing competency question series. If you have not watched question 1 yet, then watch it. The link of that video is given in the description box of this video. So this question number 2 is from the first chapter of physics, force, and this is a very important question. So let us start with this question. Let's read the question. A uniform meter scale of weight 50 GF is balanced at the 60 centimeter mark. Where should a weight of 100 GF be placed to maintain equilibrium? Let us understand what is this question telling us. This question is talking about a uniform meter scale. Uniform means, what is the meaning of the word uniform? Uniform means the mass of this meter scale is uniformly distributed. मतलब कि इसका मास हर जगह यूनिफॉर्मली एक तरीके से डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड है. ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई पोर्शन ज़्यादा भारी है और कहीं पे वो कम भारी है. ऐसा नहीं है. मास यूनिफॉर्मली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड है. एंड द लेंथ इज ऑल्सो गिवन. इट इज़ अ मीटर स्केल, सो द लेंथ इज 100 सेंटीमीटर. So we know the length of the uniform meter scale, which is 100 centimeter. Now it is telling us that this scale is balanced. Balanced means it's perfectly horizontal. And the weight of this scale is also given to us, that is 50 GF. Okay. Now it is balanced at 60 centimeter mark. Let us now draw the figure, and once we draw the figure, the picture becomes very clear to us. So this is our uniform meter scale. Okay. And uniform meter scale, the starting mark is 0 centimeter and the other side the mark is 100 centimeter. It is a meter scale, right? And now at the midpoint, that means at 50 centimeter mark, what should lie? The center of mass. Now always remember this concept, that if we are talking about a uniform meter scale or a uniform half meter scale, the mass of that meter scale or half meter scale will always lie in the midpoint of that scale. If it is a half meter scale, that means the total length is 50 centimeter, the midpoint would be 25 centimeter. And if it is a meter scale, that means the entire length is 100 centimeter, as in this case, the midpoint is 50 centimeter. So at this midpoint lies the weight of this scale. The weight is how much? 50 GF. That means now we can show this weight at 50 centimeter mark. So see how have I shown it? I've just drawn one arrow pointing downwards. This represents the weight of this meter scale, which is 50 GF. Correct? Very simple. Now further what has been said, this is balanced at 60 centimeter mark. Now let us show the 60 centimeter mark. Somewhere here at this point would lie the 60 centimeter mark, isn't it? To the right side of 50, isn't it? Let me draw it little clearly. This point is 50 centimeter. Now this is 60 centimeter. Are you getting it? So 60 is to the right side of 50, and at 60 centimeter we have kept the fulcrum. It is said in the question. It is said that this scale is balanced at 60 centimeter mark. So at 60 centimeter mark, I have kept the knife edge or the fulcrum. How do we show it? By a triangle. Okay. Now it is telling that to maintain equilibrium. Okay. Right now this is not in equilibrium. It will tilt on the heavier side. And which side is heavier right now? Which side is heavier right now? We have to identify this. Only then we can proceed with the question. Only then we can proceed with the solution. Right now we have to identify that which side is heavier and which side the rule is tilted actually. If you see, this is the fulcrum, and this particular arm which I have shown with the red waves, which is on the right side of the which is on the left side of the fulcrum, is the longer arm, and this arm which I have shown with green wave is the shorter arm, and this is on the right side of the fulcrum. है ना? Fulcrum के left side में जो arm है, this is bigger. Which one? The one which I have shown with the red waves. And fulcrum के right side में जो arm है, that is smaller. So you can now easily understand which is a heavier side. Obviously, the one which I have shown with the red color, because that side is a longer arm, है ना? तो ज़्यादा mass उधर है. That means that is heavier. So the rule will tilt towards 0 centimeter. Now to make it in equilibrium state, because we have to bring it to the state of equilibrium, we have to make it horizontal. So we have to place 100 GF at a suitable point, at a suitable mark, so that the rule becomes horizontal. अब थोड़ा ध्यान से सोचो. This side, this arm is already heavier. So we are not going to put this 100 GF on this side. The other side, the shorter arm now, which I have circled, this shorter arm is lighter, isn't it? So we have to put this 100 GF weight on the shorter arm side. Now at which mark, that we don't know, that we have to find out. So let us say that we are putting this shorter arm, we are putting this 100 GF on the shorter arm at this point. This is any point, any random point. Let us call this x centimeter point, x centimeter. So at x centimeter, this mark, we are suspending this 100 GF weight. Okay? This one thing should be very clear, that we are not going to suspend this 100 GF weight on the longer arm side. ऐसा नहीं करेंगे कि यहाँ पे x ले लिया and we show the 100 gram force here. No, because this arm is already heavier, and if we put the 100 GF on the heavier arm, it will further bend. We don't have to bend it, no, we have to bring it in the state of equilibrium. We have to make it horizontal. That is what the question is asking us. तो हमें हल्के वाले साइड में इस वेट को देना है ताकि वो बैलेंस्ड हो जाए, क्योंकि वो दूसरे साइड में तो वो झुका हुआ है due to the longer arm being heavier. Now let us consider this is as x centimeter, and we have suspended this 100 GF at the x centimeter mark. And now once this diagram is clear, we can easily find out the value of this x centimeter, because we have been asked where should this weight be placed. Means we have to find this x ka value. We have to find what is the value of x, what is that mark at which we are putting this 100 gram force weight. Correct? So now this rule is in a balanced state. So we can use the principle of moments. In equilibrium, anti-clockwise moment is equal to clockwise moment, isn't it? If you see the question 1 also that we have discussed in the previous video, this same concept we have used. Now, anti-clockwise moment is because of this 50 GF weight, isn't it? So moment, how do we calculate moment? We multiply the force with what? With this distance, the perpendicular distance from the line of action of force and the pivot. So what is this distance? This distance, this is 10 centimeter, because this is 60, the pivot is at 60 and the weight is at 50. So 60 minus 50 centimeter is 10 centimeter. Getting the point? We are talking about this distance. Force से pivot तक का distance. Now is equal to clockwise moment. Now this 100 GF is causing the clockwise moment, right? And what is this distance? Pivot से 100 GF का. So distance is x minus 60, because this is x centimeter, this is 60 centimeters. So the distance is x minus 60 centimeters, isn't it? And what is the force? Force is 100 GF. So we write the force multiplied with the distance, x minus 60. Okay. Once we solve this equation, now I am not writing the units on this equation because it will make look messy, but at the end we have to put the units. So now you see the equation is very simple. You can cancel this 10, 10s are 100, 5, you can cancel 10 5s are 50. So what are we left with? 5 is equal to x minus 60. So x is equal to 5 plus 60. Are you getting the point? So it is 65. So we have got the value of mark, the required mark, that this x must be 65 centimeters. Okay, therefore we will write the answer. Therefore the weight 100 GF must be placed at 65 centimeter mark. And here we have completed this question. So we are doing competency based questions on a regular basis. I am putting it on my video, and if you don't want to miss any of these videos, because these are very important questions, and we will be covering from a little easier competency to advanced competency, every type of question. So don't miss out these videos. So please press the bell icon. Of course, you have to press the subscribe button and then the bell icon, and we will see you in the next video. Till then, God bless you. Take care.